Hello friends, I'm going to open something again. This is what I do. And this is why you're here. Snagged this bad boy off eBay, Electronic Bay, for those of you who wonder what the E stands for. Deadpool. X-Force Deadpool. I saw this a few times when it was in stores, and I never pulled the trigger on it. The Sasquatch Build-A-Figure was not one that was initially all that appealing to me, but over time, I got all these pieces. And then I was like, well, you know, if I've got all these Sasquatch pieces, and I did always actually like this Deadpool, I figured I should get it. So I had to go find it on eBay, because you're not going to find this in stores anymore. He's pretty awesome. X-Force. So let's open him up. The posting specifically said the condition here was new. I can tell some of the tape has been retaped over. That being said, it still looks like it's in pretty new shape, and he had pictures of it. The box looks exactly like the box looked online, so I don't fault him. I think he advertised it properly. Let's see. Yeah, I don't... Box art for... Sort of like I've shown you with the X-Men ones, except it's the Deadpool logo. Cool. Could be a little more to it than that, but whatever. Oh, I didn't even show you the back of this box. That's the other players in this line. I don't have Deathlock yet, so when we build this Sasquatch, he's not going to be complete, but Domino's pretty sweet. X-23, X-Force Wolverine is pretty sweet. Cable's pretty awesome. I was disappointed. That was another reason I didn't go all out for this line. I was really disappointed that they made a Cable and a better Cable so soon after they had already made a Cable for the for another X-Men line. Oh yeah, yeah. You may have retaped over the tape, but this thing has some tight joints on it still. So I was bitter about this whole line, and I didn't buy into it initially. And then I got some good deals on a few of them, and then I found a few of them that I didn't think I was going to find. And then I was like, well, I might as well complete it. So, Deadpool. As with most Marvel Legends Deadpools, he's going to come with 2 katanas. I think these are literally the exact same. Like, the paint job looks exactly the same as the other Deadpool I have. The thing is, if you look at this, the blades are curved, but really the sheaths he's got on his back are pretty straight, so they sort of tend to straighten it out a bit. So it's not the greatest. He has one, I'm looking at him right now, he's got one hand that has a trigger finger, which for Deadpool is important, holding a gun. The other one does not. Now, that's not really a bad thing because Deadpool also holds swords. But he comes with 2 swords and 2 guns. And he's only got 2 hands. So, got this pistol, which my wife so eloquently told me it looks like his guns are Nerf guns in this pack. And given the paint job on them, yeah, I mean, that's blue with like an orange tip. So we're just gonna slip that right in his holster. As with Deadpool, as Deadpool should be, he comes with a variety of, as we saw, sheaths for his sword, holster for his gun, and obscene extra pouches. But 2 hands, 4 weapons. We've still got to find a way to hold everything, and so he is going to indeed hold on to this gun. And actually, he doesn't really even need a trigger finger for this gun because there's not really a small separate trigger guard. It's just a big opening. Anyway, that's a pretty sweet gun. I am a fan of it. I think it's one of the cooler ones out there. Deadpool, rocking and rolling with a gun, with a sword. Deadpool comes with the head for Sasquatch. And if I was ever going to complete Sasquatch, I was going to need it. So that's why I sprung for the eBay pricing for it. It wasn't too terrible. Obviously, these things retail at about 20 bucks. I think I paid 28 shipped for it, so not bad. Maybe even 26. Anyway, let's pop this guy together as much as I can. There we go. Head snaps in. It's got a little bit of mobility in the neck because the head's sort of on a ball in there. Two legs. Honestly, I can't remember where any of these things came with. There's some cool figures in this line. Domino, as I said, as I already mentioned, there's X-23 X-Force outfit. There's Cable. So you can really make a pretty decent X-Force team out of this whole wave. And there's going to be a Wolverine X-Force coming soon as well. I know they've made one in the past, but that's that. Okay, this is actually a pretty... Whew, this is a huge figure. Like, this is big even for, I think, Build-A-Figure scale. It's a good-sized guy. Yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with him. There's a lot of nice detail on there. I mean, look at the sculpting on all the hair all over his body. He's sort of wearing his own hair underwear, apparently. I don't know. That's kind of gross, actually. But the detail on the hair around the legs, the detail on the toes. Much like other Marvel Legends, he's got a hairy chest as of late, but I think this is not the same hairy chest that I've been talking about as we saw recently with one of my other ones that shoot, I don't know. Weapon X. There we go. Anyway, Sasquatch. Pretty cool. Canadian. Just like Deadpool. So, Canadian pride on this week of, I think there was Canada Day or something like that. America's going to have a holiday too, you know. So, don't count your holidays before they go off in fireworks. Anyway, I am Mark. This is Mark's Toy Box. I'm glad to have another Deadpool. I'm glad to have another member of X-Force. I'll probably have a pretty sweet X-Force team, maybe do some team photos later on. And you can see things like that at Mark's Toy Box on Instagram because I keep it simple because I don't like memorizing different names. So Mark's Toy Box, it's all one word. Instagram, YouTube, that's me. I'm Mark. These are some toys that will be going into my toy box or a toy shelf, something like that. Look, there's the X-Men I had been opening last week. Yeah, toys are awesome. I like toys. I like these toys. You're not going to find this in stores, but if you do, you should just buy it. Even if you don't want it, just buy it anyway. Give it to a friend who wants it or sell it on eBay. You'll make some money. Who cares? People hate flippers, but you know, whatever. I was never going to find this. So whoever found it and put it on eBay, 2 thumbs up because I bought it from you. And now I have 5/6 of Sasquatch. So I have to find Deathlock, but he's not hard to find. I just don't really want him all that much. I'm rambling. Anyway, thanks for checking this out. Mark's Toy Box, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Thank you very much. Take care.